Okay, hello. Today is September 3rd, 2020. This is on one device 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is iPhone. This is iPhone 5 actually, with which the app is not really compatible with. This is an iPhone 7 that is not yet set up with its UDID in the program which we're using right now with getting the app downloaded from Dialway without it going to the App Store or TestFlight. So I'm just going to show a quick way of how it works. So let's say this guy is going in as waiter. I agree to terms and conditions, enters a username and password for one time. They select a restaurant. These red tables, so there's a restaurant, there's a waiter at this restaurant that has already selected those tables. So this guy will take table 10, let's say. A dining customer comes in, they say, "Hi, we use server, please. Scan your QR code." It opens the app. They open the app, and this is where I find bugs. So, all right, let's refresh. Great. So, okay, now a little bit of a lag. Okay, table 10, enter. Make sure this phone is not on silent, which it is. Turn up the ringer volume, which would be the notification volume. It says table 10, new customer has arrived. A little pop-up, but that does not notify the waiter. When the customer presses a button, they've got 15 seconds. Looks like it's starting from 17 seconds. Countdown. So that is so that the customer can't machine gun notify. Table requesting service. Okay. Shows up in the table listings. But now if the waiter had the phone in his pocket and the screen timed out and went off, when the customer presses a button, I guess it's 17 seconds countdown, that's fine. It lets the user know that the notification went to the network. Now, because the phone's in the pocket and the screen is off, the waiter does not get the audio iPhone. They get a vibration on their watch, and then it says table 10 requesting service. Okay. I got the notification on the watch about 10 seconds prior to that, but I just want to demonstrate that at any time that they tilt the watch up, they can see that. But they really don't even need to, because they can just see that those tables I'm assigned to, somebody over there, so they just look over there, see somebody waving back, business as usual. So anyway, there's so many things to check that I can't possibly check them all in one time. Well, I can, but not tonight. So anyway, let's have this guy log off. Yep. And let's say a dining customer selects a restaurant. I agree to terms and conditions. That's the instructions. Let's say they select a restaurant that there is no waiter. So then you can show this to any waiter at a restaurant, that this QR code will open the app on the App Store on any device, Apple or Android, increases on an average sales by 3,000 a month, tips by 600 a month, customer satisfaction up by 18%. Okay, so anyway, so right now we'll go in as customer on all devices. I'm sorry, not as customer, but as waiter on all devices. And so the waiter has to enter a username and password just once, just the first time. So when a waiter was at a location and didn't log off, when they first open the app, it goes to the restaurant they were last at. The app uses geolocation so that if, when they start the app, the network checks the location of the device, if it's within the network adjustable geolocation, then it leaves them on it. If it's not, it bumps them off and it says, "Looks like you left." So this shows me that this device, this waiter device, has table number 1, this one number 2, 3, 4, 5. I have the phones numbered so that the programmers can look at the list as to which phone is what and with what operating system. Leave table, great, okay. Waiter. So let's all go in at Super Grill Anise. All the waiters just showed up today. So, and by the way, this phone is in dark mode, so it is dark. This one over here is in dark mode compatible. Sometimes it can take a little longer if there's a network lag. Looks like we might have a little bug with Apple with being able to select a restaurant. Why is there such a lag? Why did table 3 get logged off? That was this guy. Okay. Well, let's see what happens when this guy selects table 2. Table not available. Please select an available table. So what that does is even if a waiter tries to select a table that's already selected, let's say Bob had table 2, but Bob left. So that checks this device's location. And if this guy was gone, it would allow this guy to select it even though it's red. If this device lost power, same thing. Bob dropped his phone in the toilet. It's dead. So I'll cover that table. It allows because it checks that this device didn't respond and it allows. Same thing with a customer selecting a table of another customer that has left. It will allow them to select it. Otherwise, it says choose another table. So this guy is at table 1. This guy's at table 2. This guy was at table 3. Is selected again. Table 4, table 5. These two are new phones. This is the LG K51. This is a Google Pixel. This is Samsung Galaxy S7. Wow. So what happened here? Did I log these guys off? These two Androids, or did they log off in the background? So we do have an issue where Android does bump the waiter app off of the foreground, putting it into background. That means it's not displayed on the front screen foreground. When it does that, the app still receives notification, it still works, it still detects location, and all the functionality is still happening. So, any table selected by any device, let's see what it's 5, let's do 9, shows up across the network to all devices. 8 shows 8 is selected. 6, 7, 6, 7 over here, taken. So this also works. So of course, there's 3 ways of using it. One, the one person in the restaurant, the manager, has one device. They select all tables. So in this case, it selects all tables that weren't already selected. The way that's supposed to work is that the manager gets notified also, not just can't select the other tables. But anyway, we'll fix that. And the manager gets notified on all tables, and he tells Tom, Joe, Jerry, Harry, Sally, Tina, all the notifications. If the waiter, of course it shows up on the watch also. Then the other way they use it is each waiter carries the phone in their pocket and listens for unique audio notification to only their table selected. Now I'm going to unselect all. The other way is that, best way, is that all the waiters have a watch. But of course, you can't go in a restaurant and say, yeah, you're going to have to buy all your waiters a $400 or $500 iWatch. So there's this watch, which I have numbered 2. It's paired to device number 2, which the sticker came off. I think it was this one. The notification comes across on this watch, whether it's a Android or Apple. I'm still trying to, there it is. Okay. Anyway, it does the vibration. This watch is $30 to $50 on Amazon, and it does pair with either Android or an iPhone, and it does receive notifications from both on it. So, so let's log this guy out, going as dining customer, continue. The Androids tend to take longer than the iPhones to refresh the list. Super Grill and Nice, you're at table number 3. So some of them are a little glitchy. I'd like the keyboard to go down, which it doesn't, but it does allow to send a notification. So there's a countdown timer here to give the network time to refresh and also to keep the customer from repeatedly notifying. Error, there is no longer a waiter assigned to your table. This guy got bumped off. So for some reason or another, it checked and this device didn't have Wi-Fi, or it had left the location, which it did not. So it's connected up. Your tables are released by the system. So the purpose of this loud, annoying audio is so that when the waiter drops the device in his pocket, he will be notified when he's lost the ability to receive notifications. That's what that's for. Not sure why this one lost, but it did. And it's connected to Ian's Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz. Okay. Okay. And then it bumps the customer back. It's supposed to just bump them back to the listing of restaurants. That's fine. Dining customer. For dining customers, 3 steps. Choose the customer button, select the list of restaurants, enter your table number, which will be displayed by the table tent at the table. Super Grill Nice, enter your table number, 3. Now it gets it. So we still get that problem of Androids still getting logged off on their very first notification. The ones after that do not log the waiter off. It gives a list of all the requests. It also gives the audio notification when the screen is off, which was a problem that other programmers could not overcome. Okay. Let's change table to table number 5 over here. See if this is Android 10 with the LG server please has stopped on the customer over here. Okay. Open the app again. Dining customer. 3 steps. Confirm your restaurant listed. Enter your table number. Now just press the call button. You must be located in the restaurant. No phone number or identity information exchanged. Please log off when leaving. If not logged off, waiter can release it. Very good. Let's do table number 5. Oops, table's already taken. Notification not sent. And then it sends this, are you still serving table 10? Yes. So what it's supposed to be doing here is checking with the previous customer, which was this guy. And because it's on the same device, this guy is still on that table. So got a table number 5 again. Try it again. Oops, table is selected by another customer. So it's still the same guy that got released from the table in error. Trying to select the table again, he cannot. So this is a bug. So all these phones, by the way, are, as you and I, Pratik is a programmer, saw under the camera setting them all up. And I will just double check. Settings, apps, Server, please. Mobile data, battery. Background use. Battery usage. Optimize batteries. Optimizing battery usage. Apps not optimized. Turn on optimize battery usage for individual apps. Some functions, such as those that are not mobile networks data sync, will be restricted to save battery power. No. Do show all apps. Server, please. Okay. So I turned off. So I had battery optimization on. So now I turned optimization off. So when optimization is on, some notifications and things may not work. This is one of the settings that the user would have to select to make sure it works. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have another customer. I'm going to have this one go in airplane mode. So what that does is that says, unless you use Wi-Fi, will not be able to use the Ethernet. Okay. Okay, don't show me that again. Okay, yep. And Wi-Fi disconnected. Okay, so now if any other customer comes in and tries to select table 5, oh, and by the way, it released tables 4 and 9. Oh, that's right. That was, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to go in this guy as customer, table number 5, and it's going to check a bit. It says, so are you still serving table 5? Why is it sending that to the waiter? I guess it's just a notification of any sort required to check the location of the waiter also. Now the reason it's taking so much time because it's checking with this one to see if this guy is still on the table. So I'll try it again. Are you still serving table 5? That's going to the waiter instead of the customer. Now of course this guy is not on the data, so it's not going to get anything, and that's the way it's supposed to work. But nonetheless, it's supposed to be checking with the customer's table and releasing it. Are you still serving table 5? I'm thinking this notification is supposed to go to the customer. Instead, it's going to the waiter. Okay. This device is in airplane mode. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, airplane mode. So that table's locked. Are you still serving table 5? Going to the waiter. It's supposed to be going to this guy. So let's turn off Wi-Fi, turn off airplane mode, Wi-Fi back on. Connected to Wi-Fi, 5 gigahertz. Connected. Let's have this guy going as customer, trying to select table 5. Are you still serving table 5? Went to the waiter, not to the customer. Super Bolognese. Oops, table is selected by another customer. Try again. Let's do this guy at 6. It may be checking with this device. Nope. Checking with the waiter, are you still serving 5? But it's not checking with the customer. Okay. Table 5 is blocked. Wi-Fi disconnected. Let's see if it'll allow 6. Already taken. But it's thinking, it's checking. It allowed table 6. It went, oh yeah, okay, this guy's got table 6 selected. Okay. Okay, let's change table to, oh, I gotta wait, yeah, that's right. Change table to number 5. Won't let me enter 5. 5, okay. Already taken, are you still serving 5? This guy's got 5. This guy's got 6, okay. This customer had, now it's went back to table 6. Change table, 5. Why is it, no, something not happy there. Okay. Change table, 5. When you select a number, it's not going in that field. 5. Continue. 5. Table 5, new customer. So with the Wi-Fi off, or maybe it needed 5 minutes, I'm not sure, I don't know. But anyway, table 5 now that this guy was on is now available. Okay. So anyway, that's a little bit of a bug with the waiter selecting the table and getting bumped off. Still some waiters getting bumped off of the tables from the first notification. Okay. Well, I just wanted to do a little bit of testing. It's 9 o'clock and I should be able to stay up later when I'm really tired. So that's what we got so far.